You have entered the Chronic's rabbit hole, and Remy, thank you so much for your Patreon membership request. You are bringing Moonsorrow back down the rabbit hole. We are continuing our journey with Ihmisen Aika, but we are on the last song of the album. We have made it to Ihmisen Aika, the Age of Man, a bow into darkness.
The greed of war.
Remy, thank you so much for taking us on this amazing journey with Moonsorrow. I can't believe we're already at the last song of this album. I know this is going to be an absolute banger. It did fly by 100%. If you guys are as excited to be here with us, and if you've been following along our entire journey, thank you so much for enjoying this adventure as we've gone along it. Remember, if you haven't already, remember to like this video, subscribe so you never miss another amazing adventure down a rabbit hole with us, and let us know what your favorite album from Moonsorrow is in the comment section below.
We're probably going to do all the albums by the end of our time on this channel because of people like you, Remy, and we really appreciate all the support that you have given us, especially on things even like this with the Dragon Ball Z stuff.
Thanks, Remy, for supporting our Dragon Ball Z adventures. This has been such an amazing year.
And also, thank you for continuing this journey with Moonsorrow. We're very excited to finish off this album. It always feels good when you actually finish something. Not many people do these days anymore, but at least with albums, that is one thing that people can do a little easier than books and all that. And we listen to you, and we're doing the Spotify version because apparently it's better quality, and you like the studio version the best anyway. So here we go. This is 16 minutes, y'all. Wow. Grab your drinks for this one. Ooh, oh yeah. That's coming in good. Good call, Remy. Good one. Oh my lord.
Wow.
This is so impeccable. And the contrast between... They talk about war a lot in their albums. We just did Kevin Kintea and the self-track title track for that song. And it was about the weight that a warrior has after war and all that. Where this one's talking more about the greed side and what actually attributes people to continue the war. And the blood-stained gold that comes from it. And how this gold... can be molted into like weapons to continue war. So all this blood-stained everything.
Absolutely. I don't know if we've gotten there yet in the lyrics, but we did read the lyrics because you had
you gave us the lyrics.
You gave us the lyrics, and so they're at one like they're talking about at the very beginning chorus. It's like how the steel is the echo of the war, the gold is the harbinger of the war, and the blood of greed is mixed in with the gold.
100%.
And that's just so, like, hearing this go through is just insane. It brings you...
And it feels so different compared to the last album we just had, and they have a complete different feel, even, like, genre of metal, even, like, this feels a bit more heavier, and even though the other one was still heavy, but, like... But the orchestra and just the background vocals on this one too is impeccable. But the drummer always stands out so much for me on this album as well. And Spotify's quality is an incredible, good choice.
Incredible quality with Spotify. So thank you so much for sending us that recommendation, since we are listening to the studio versions of this song.
Yeah, makes sense.
I can't believe we're only 4 minutes into this.
Yeah, that's why I figured
this is jam-packed.
This is a quarter mark.
Oh my god.
Here we go.
Wow.
Love this part. Transition here. Oh wow! Feels like that's his bar. I know what part you wanted to hear again.
Yeah.
Just a wave of sound. Oh! got this. Oh! God, we're just over halfway. Oh, this is insane. This drummer's sick. Okay, like, they have so many moments, y'all. Like, we could pause every single time they do a switch up, and this would take an hour long. And that's just not attainable. But like, you have to try to now remember all these moments every time you pause them. At least they got like now we're at the halfway mark. We're a little over it, but like they still break at the times that you think. And this album's one of the easiest ones to follow, even though it's like hectic and chaotic at points. But like the time signature is easy to like keep that rhythm with it. So it's easier on first listen. It's more digestible in my opinion than some of the other albums I've heard from them, where maybe it's easier the second time down sometimes. But like this one, and especially for an ending, the agony of these screams that they have, it feels like it's almost a different type of agony. It's not like a pain, it's almost like a why.
Yeah,
right, it's almost like, and it's like I'm so captivated by this blood and money, essentially.
Yeah, it's like it is that greed that's calling out, where it's like, but you want more.
Yeah,
and it's
never
and like
sufficed.
There's also like there's a couple other lines in here that I think they've gotten to by now.
Right.
Which one of them was after they're talking about how the echo of war is within the steel and the blood of greed is within the gold. Yeah. How it's like the goddess says, and I curse both of you to have, because only bitterness comes from you and all these things, and starts talking about what comes from the greed of the blood money.
Definitely.
And then it also talks about how the smith is required to make a miracle. Mm-hmm. And that miracle is of war. And there's a time in here that actually passed, which I wanted to pause, but there was just so much going on. It's like, where can I pause? But there was like the singer was singing, and then there was someone crying out or calling out, like that scream right afterwards.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then went into another transition there. And I just imagine it's like that smith being told, you have to create a miracle, good luck, and that cry of agony of what am I supposed to do, and what is this miracle that I now have to create with this blood money? What is it going to bring?
Totally.
And like a lot of the Moonsorrow songs that we've been listening to, they are just, it's so war based and historic war.
Absolutely.
Too. So it's like it really gets into those deep and
it gets in your bones.
The story in your bones.
Yeah, because like this type of music feels like it was the music being played at that time. It literally transfers you to that time, and that's why this is incredible. And again, it's coming in so clear on the Spotify. We're so happy to know it's better on this. out. Corner, y'all. Final Destination. Wow. That was one of the most catchiest melodies at the end with that humming.
That was amazing.
God, they fully commit.
They do. I love that this is one of their slower outros.
Wow. Thank you. We really appreciate being able to finish something. Anywho, whatever that was. I'm very happy that we got to finish that, and that was one of the most incredible endings that was so long and got semi-repetitive, but then it was over and then you wanted more.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? It's like, okay, it's like, well, this is still going. It's like, are they gonna change it up? And then once it was gone, and I was like, okay, no, I kind of wanted it to keep going. It's like, okay, actually, I wanted more, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's already after 14 minutes, and to
Yeah.
still be craving more, like unapologetically, just it's so great to have that type of experience, and that's why it feels great to finish something, because there's a sense of that achievement when you finally finish it from start to finish, and then you fully get to then envision what it would be like on full listen with uninterrupted and all that. And I really suggest you all to listen to this album and song without our distractions and all that too, because I want to hum the whole time. I want to pause every time for every change they make, because it's endless what they keep doing. And the drummer always stands out so much for me in this album.
He does. The drummer, just because he's hitting such fast movements, but he's so controlled in the way that he's playing.
Like a
it's
jazz style sometimes.
Very jazzy at times. And it's like, and the drums come through so loud for me as well. So that rhythm,
great mix.
It's really in you and really controlling your movements with it. I loved this song. I think this was the perfect piece to end this entire album.
Yeah,
especially with that long exit, that long outro at the end, where it's like, it almost felt like dragging a cart away.
Oh, like dead carcasses?
Well, I don't know, because I just was just thinking of a cart. I didn't think of any.
That's good.
Right?
I was thinking war. Like, don't get shamed on me. It's just war.
Definitely. But then as soon as you said it, I was like, yeah, I guess you're right. Like, that would be what was in the cart. But I was just thinking of a cart being dragged and like walking along.
That's fair.
I do actually want to know exactly what was said at the very end, because I think that was really important. But I don't actually know what the exact thing was. And this song was just, it was really that calling out, because this entire album has talked about war within the nation and things that have been happening, especially with like the Christians coming and taking over, and the gods dying and things like that have been a lot of topics in this album.
Correct.
And so now coming into this final, which is The Age of Man, I believe one of the songs we previously listened to, I don't know if it was the exact last one or the one before it, where it was talking about like the death of the gods, and now this one is the age of
the
man,
new religion and all
that new religion, and how there was only like that one guy who was left who like remembered the old ways.
Right. Yeah.
So now with this being
shaman.
like the shaman.
Yeah.
So now with this being like the age of man coming in, and now this is the new way that's coming, and that's kind of what I was feeling with this whole song going through, and just how intriguing it was, also with how fast it was. It was like bringing you into that new age.
Yeah, and I think I found the thing that it says here, and it says, in the world there's nothing a man wouldn't exchange for a sackful of darkness or a handful of ash. Interesting, eh?
Interesting.
And if that wasn't what it was, then let us know. But at least that's the last thing it says, and with the lyrics that you gave us there, Remy, which we really appreciate. We did read it all, because if you don't do that, then you can miss a lot of the story
Absolutely.
So that's why it's great that you can like help elaborate for everyone to what this fully means. But the music itself was so incredible as well.
Yeah, this was such an amazing song, and at 16 minutes for us to still be wanting more from this is absolutely insane, because this is a long go for any song. I'm not gonna
There's
lie.
5 songs on this album, and it's an hour and 20 minutes essentially. So
right? Like,
there you go, right?
This album takes so much patience to get through. It's not the type of album that you would just listen to, willy-nilly. This is really the kind to just like sit down and really be encapsulated. It's best experienced that way, because now that I'm thinking not only of this song, which was very meditative as well, because of that amazing drummer, and just how that beat was going through.
The way he can change his tempo every change
Absolutely.
that they had.
But this whole album, now that I'm like remembering all the songs in order, is such a meditative experience to get into. So I definitely recommend listen to this in full. I can't wait to do that now on Spotify.
Absolutely.
Because it's going to sound insane.
Another album that we can check in its full, thanks to people like you again, Remy. So thank you so much. Hopefully you enjoyed our reaction. And if all the Chronicans did here, definitely hit that like button on your way out. And don't forget to hit the subscribe if you want to be part of the family and you are not yet, so you don't miss anything coming down the rabbit hole in the new year. But we are now exiting the rabbit hole, folks.
Thank you so much, everyone. And thank you so much, Remy, for taking us through this amazing experience with Moonsorrow and for loving Dragon Ball Z with Kyle. Peace and love, everyone.
God bless y'all.
Take care and bye for now.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Enter the Chronicness.
Special thanks to all of our YouTube, Patreon, and Buy Me a Coffee members. Thank you for all of your support.
Thank you all so much for making it all the way to the end of the video. If you had a good time and you are new to the channel and you don't want to miss the next one, here is a very easy way that you can make it to our next one by hitting the subscribe button. If you liked what you heard on this video and you want to support this artist, then an easy way to do that is going right here. And I think we have a really good video for you right here that we think you will enjoy. Thank you all so much. See you next time.